episode 111 for Awesome Autographs and More. We had a busy TTM Monday. We got 7 returns on Monday. And Tuesday I got a package from ABC Unlimited with some autographs in there with my monthly trying to cut my budget and purchasing cards that are cheaper through them than sending out in the mail. So before we start, just a reminder to everybody, my last video, episode number 110, has the April giveaway in it. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. And if you'd like, you may enter. All the information is both in the description of that video as well as in the body of the video. Now, let's move on to our current TTM returns. First up, we have a golf return. It's a 2-for-2 success in 29 days from golfer David Toms. Signed this nice upper deck card in black, as well as my generic autograph card. It's Mr. David Toms. Next up, former NFL player, 3-for-3 success in 26 days. Mr. Ricky Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds played from 1987 to 1996. This one appears to have gotten a little bit of a smear, but must have happened when he signed it because I don't see any marks on the backing of any of the other cards. But that's 89 upper deck, 1993 Fleer, and an autograph card. And that's a point for Team 90s. In the Caleb's Cards Battle of the Decades Challenge. So next up, we have a former Major League Baseball player. It's a 4-for-4 success in 68 days. I only had one card of his, so I sent some generic ones. But Mr. Jeff Darwin, he played from 1994 to 1997, excluding 95, in which I believe he was in the minors. But played his first year, 94, with Seattle, and then played 96, 97 with the Chicago White Sox. He signed that scorecard very nicely, as well as 3 autograph cards. I have generic baseball, a card representing his time with Seattle, and representing his time with the Chicago White Sox. All very nicely signed by Mr. Jeff Darwin. Okay, next up, we have another football return. This is a 3-for-3 success in 54 days. A little bit longer on this one. From Mr. Lonnie Young. Nicely signed, action-packed, which I love these cards. One of my favorite card design. I wish they made more of them. We have a 92 Fleer, I think. Dang. Yeah, 92. And a generic autograph card as well. This is Mr. Lonnie Young. Sorry, springtime allergies are just getting to my vocal cords lately. Next up, a former but more recent NFL player. This is a 4-for-3 success in 30 days from Mr. L.J. Smith. And remember, this is a 4-for-3 success. I sent him 3 cards. These are not Team 90s points. because these are like 2015, 2016 cards. And a generic autograph card from Mr. L.J. Smith. In addition, he sent me a nice note with those cards, which is signed. I'll let you pause to read it, because with my eyesight, it's kind of tough. But that will go in the collection because it is autographed. Okay, we've got 2 more TTMs to go. Next up is a 4-for-4 success from former NFL player, and I know I'm not going to get this name right, Dan Saleaumua, and we'll leave it at that. I love that card. That came out so cool. Just because these cards are so cool, he could end up being my favorite TTM of the day. Although, I like them all. I always do. Next up, I have a 2-for-5 success. I sent him 5 trading cards, and he signed 2 of them. Fortunately, one was for my 90 Leaf set, but he signed this 1988 or 89 Topps. I think it's 88. And my 1990 Leaf. Did not sign that Fleer card, the Donruss card, or the 90 Topps. Not sure if he has a 2-card limit or what his scenario is, or just might have just gotten interrupted. Who knows? But anyways, he played from 1984 to 1992 and played with San Francisco, Pittsburgh, the Yankees, California, and Chicago. And that was a 2-for-5 success in 18 days. Now we've got the ABC purchase cards, which are kind of just general cards I purchased from them to fill into the collection. So first is Tim Tuffle. Got 1 card signed by him. Next is Terry Steinbach. When I saw that they had a 1990 Leaf card with Terry Steinbach, had to get it because my TTM request had been out to him for about a year. It did finally come back. It came back and it is in my last video. But at that point, I was kind of figuring, well, if it ever comes back, I'll get an extra one. If not, then at least I have it. Also, they had one of Mr. Jeff Robinson. So I got that. Now that's a double. Next up is Mr. Milt Thompson. I have a bunch of his 1990s cards autographed from when he was one of the VIP guests at the National. I want to say it was maybe 2019 or it was either 2019 or 2021. And the second card was this. They had 2 of these older 1980 cards. So I figured I'd grab them to fill in my pages of Milt Thompson. And then next up we have Mr. Mike Trombley. Managed 4 cards of his. Minor league card, and then we got Score. That I believe is a Donruss. Is that Fleer? Fleer Tradition. Those are Mr. Mike Trombley. Last but not least, they had a bunch of John Tudor cards, and the vast majority of these are with the Red Sox, which I can never pass up a Red Sox autograph. So we have Mr. John Tudor once, twice. One of my favorite 1980s design cards. 3, 4 times as a Red Sox. We have 2 of him as a Cardinal and 1 as a Dodger. And that finishes today's batch. I think there's at least one coming in the mail today, but I haven't grabbed the mail yet, so that'll be on the next video. Again, final reminder, episode number 110 has the April giveaway, so be sure to go back and check that out if you want to enter. It will be for some TTM fuel and or some bigger name player cards. If you go back and watch the video, it explains what I need you to put into the comments as part of that process to determine what the ultimate prize package will include. So, thanks for watching the video. I want to thank the athletes who signed through TTM, of which we have, I believe, 5 points for Team 90s, which is Ricky Reynolds, Jeff Darwin, Lonnie Young, Dan Saleaumua, and Jeff Robinson. So that's it for today. We will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, do so. That will be a requirement for the giveaway on episode number 110's video. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.